Hello everybody, it's me again. Okay, so I have already prepped my nails and I am just going in with the primer. Anyone who wants to see any videos with prep included, please do tell me and I will include that in the future. This was another super long video. I am struggling to edit with iMovie and get it down to a lower time, but I'm doing my best. This is me going in with a clear base. I am going to do this on all of the nails. What I need to talk to you about is Nails by Evon. Nails by Evon. Oh my god, right. Okay, so Evon is immense. She is super talented, awesome nails, beautiful, perfect structure, perfect length, perfect. Just everything's perfect. Oh my god. So what do? I, being me, decided that I wanted to try and recreate a set of nails by Evon. I've had a look and I have found her Instagram. I cannot find a YouTube, but here's her nails. This is what I'm going to recreate. Sorry, look at this. I'm not going to recreate them. Let's not kid ourselves. These are phenomenal, but I wanted to use this idea and give them a whirl. I wanted to get as close as possible. Mine ended up not close at all. They may be the same colour and the same concept, but nothing like hers. And I mean, I'm not even going to kick myself. I knew when I started this that they wouldn't look like that. But I want to show you that I will try anything. I have tried and I can see the flaws. I can see where they need improvement, definitely. By far, there's so many flaws in these nails. They did end up looking very pretty. I was impressed to a point, but I would have been more impressed if they'd have looked like Evon's. Well, let's not kid ourselves. That's not going to happen, is it? I do apologise for the shifting of the camera. My son decided that I had the wrong camera angle, decided to shimmy it about, hence why there is half a nail done and you've not seen anything, because he was being an arse. And when I look back at the video, I literally felt seasick, so I had to crop that out because it was all over the place. And then I managed to get my camera back where it needed to be and he stopped messing about. So yeah, we're back on. So here I'm just going in with an ombre. This is over my clear base, and literally all I do with an ombre is I go back and forth. I am ombreing with Spectra, which is a Glam and Glitz glow in the dark. So yes, these do glow in the dark. I will get a picture and I will add it before the end, before I upload this video, of them glowing in the dark. But yeah, I do find it quite difficult to ombre with Glam and Glitz, and I sort of go in quite thin with it, and it has to be wet anyway. It is a wet system, so I just literally go back and forth with my pink and my white until I'm completely happy. You did see there that I did use quite a big bead to cap that off, but all I did was pulled it to the end and got the excess off by using the tip of my brush. So yes, on this one, on Evon's nails, she's got foil in there. She's got a gold foil, but we decided we wanted to use the glitter. On the other hand, I have actually gone in with picked up a bead of clear and then gone in with the glitter on my clear bead. But on this one, I don't know why I did it. It's just like one of them things. It was very late and I was like, ugh. But what I did was picked up a bead of clear, popped that down, tried to shape it, and then added the glitter in, which was a bit of a I was going to say a D move, but I'm not going to swear. Yeah, it was just a silly move, because it just ended up making it a little bit thicker than I wanted it to. But luckily when I filed down, it didn't take any of the glitter away because I'd pushed it quite far into that clear bead. So what I would suggest is, if you're going to try this, pick up your bead of clear acrylic and then dip into your glitter straight away. Don't apply the clear bead first, because it just doesn't work like that, and I have no idea why I did that, because I never ever do that, but I did, so shoot me. So you've seen me do this loads of times before. All I'm doing is capping off that triangle, and I will come back in later with a file. I do try and keep the shape with my brush, just so then it saves on filing later, because nobody likes to file. So you can see I've had to speed this bit up, but it is just another ombre with Spectra, and the white that I've used is actually Milky Pink from CJP, so it's just like well, it's like a milky pink. I don't know what to say. It's like it looks white, but it has got a tinge of pink in there, so it's a bit softer, if you like, and it is so nice to work with as well. It does help. Got a dodgy bit of glitter there, which you do tend to get every now and again. So you can see here I'm just going back and forth again until I'm happy with the blend, and then I will cap off in clear. So here I'm going to go in with my petals. So on these nails there is a rose. Half of it is encapsulated and half of it is 3D. So I will work my petals all the way down and leave a gap, then I will cap it, and then I will come in with the rest of my petals once it's been capped and filed and all that good stuff. So with Spectra, again, because it is a glam glitz, I do find it hard to do 3D work because it's a wet system, so I had to lay down my beads and then literally blow on them, so to make them matte a little bit quicker, and then just press into them with the belly of my brush. So exactly the same as I would always do. I have got many videos where I've done petals of some sort, so you can have a look back at that. It has been sped up because the video was, like I said, it was super long again, so I've had to speed some bits up, and this did take quite some time. I do go in between my petals with a bead of clear, and I will pop a little bit of glitter in between them as well, as you can see me doing there. And then I will cap this all off. I do wet the petals again with monomer. The reason that I do that is because when I come to cap it off, if I capped it off dry, you would end up with air bubbles and things. So I did learn that from the Liz Guild. She is pretty super at these things, so definitely go and check her out as well, and definitely give this Evon a look up on Instagram. She has definitely got an Instagram, but like I said, if anyone knows of a YouTube, I would like to see her create her nails because she is ridiculously good. I always worry when I'm doing a nail like this, I just thought I'd point this out to you, that it ends up over bulky. Just don't worry about it, literally file it, and if anything needs fixing later, then fix it later, but you do need to make sure that it's not over bulked. This one did look slightly over bulked until I filed it, and then it was perfectly fine, and because I was adding paint over the top as well, that also helped. On this nail, all we're going to do is just another ombre. I want to point out now, in case I forget later, that when I go in with my second set of petals on my main nail, I do leave a gap, and then I go away and I top coat and all the rest of it, and then come back later and add crystals in that gap. That's why I left that gap there, but I didn't leave the crystal application in because I used micro beads and I ended up dropping them everywhere. I also dropped a full pot of glitter during these nails, so yes, there was a lot of harm going on to my nail art stuff, and I was like, what is wrong with me? Like, literally it was the clumsiest day ever, so I'm amazed that they even turned out at all good. So yeah, I did. So I left out the applying the application. Why am I like this? I left out the application of the Swarovski and the beads as well, because the beads, when I was applying them, I had to chase them around the nail so much. It was just so tedious. They just weren't staying where they were supposed to stay, and then, like I said, I spilled them, so yeah, I left that out. But you will see the finished product. I just want to say as well, thank you to everyone who leaves me comments. You're so super supportive. Like, literally, I'm a mess. You just support me through my mess. I love you all. You are, like, every one of you is appreciated so much. Thank you. And I just wanted to put that out there, that, like, literally, I feel the love. Thank you. Hi to anyone watching who hasn't already liked and subscribed. Please do. We are a team of 600 nail techs that are trying our best to be like the Pinterest pictures. We want to be in the Pinterest pictures. That's all we want. We want perfect nails. We want super sexy, long, perfect, phenomenal nails. That's all we want from life. So if that's what you want, then just like and subscribe. We are going to make it as a team. We are all going to be super freaking talented one day. I know it's hard to believe, but we will be super talented one day. Okay, so now I finally got around to ombreing that nail. It did take some time, and I have capped it off. I have now gone away, filed, and I'm applying my top coat, which will go in the lamp for 60 seconds. And then I am going to come back and astound you with my not so great gel painting. Like, literally, it's just a few lines, but could I get it right? I did it 3 times, not gonna lie. Wiped it off 3 times, could not get them lines straight at all. But this was my 3rd attempt and I got it right. So there you go. Anyone who thinks that these videos are just people doing it perfect the first time, they might be, but I'm not doing it perfect the first time. I mean, I wouldn't even call the 3rd time perfect, but I mean, it was as straight as it was going to get anyway. This is Moira gel paint. It is really nice to work with. Mine seemed to have thickened up a little bit because it was cold in my nail shed. So yeah, it had thickened up a little bit. I did try stirring it, but it was a bit thicker than I wanted it to be. So I just give up and just used it anyway. That also goes into the lamp for 60 seconds, and then I just wipe over that with cleanse. And then I'm going in with the rest of my petals. There is only about 4 petals left to go, and then, like I said, I'm going to leave a gap, and the gap is for crystals later. I'll leave you to have a look at the finished product. Nothing like Evon's, but they're okay, they are nice, I'm happy, so whatever. If you do try to recreate these, just pop me like a picture in my Facebook or my Instagram. Let me see how you got on, if you did any better than me, and I will see you all again soon. Love you, bye.